And right. Wow. And there we are. We are live. Wonderful. All right. So what thank you so much, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the G100 Youth Engagement first introduction, first one of many. Want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you who are with us this morning, afternoon, evening. Want to thank you for your presence. Thank you so much for your time. As people say, you could be doing anything, and yet however, you chose to be with us. So we love and appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. We are the G100 Engagement Wing. We are one of over 100 wings under the auspices of the All Ladies League. Beautiful Soul Sister Dr. Harveen Aurora Rai is the founder and visionary, and Beautiful Soul Sister Bodil Belair, she is the G100 2025 president. Okay, so why we're here? We are here to introduce ourselves. We're here to invite you to join us. And if you know of any young adults, youth between the age of 15 to 25, please know that we love, welcome, and embrace them. All right. We are a family team, and our goal is to engage youth, bringing creativity, compassion, and care into leadership, peace building, and enterprise. I'm Anita, Global Chair, and we also have a Denim Club partner, Guillermo Reyna, who is our club partner. Okay. Yes, thank you, Dr. Murta. She says she will have her two young men join next time. They can join our G100 Youth Engagement as chair members, as the G100 Youth Engagement chair members. So yes, please, absolutely. All right. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to introduce our initiative, and these have been created by our wonderful, wonderful team, family team, global advisories, country chairs, and state chairs. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do them alphabetically, okay? And the first one, well, first I want to say that our initiatives, we're really diligently coming together to make sure that we're creating a holistic approach in nurturing and mentoring our youth that come into the program. So first, I want to share that first, Guillermo Reyna, our Global Denim Club partner, USA, he's the executive director of CTAUN. His workshop is Global Competence, the Global Competence Workshop. So if I say workshop twice, you guys, just bear with me. All right. And the next one, Michelle Brown, she is our Global Advisory, USA, New Jersey. She is the founder of Anger Pathways Management. Her workshop is called Conflict Resolution. And her goal in the Conflict Resolution Workshop is to equip you with strategies to navigate conflict. All right. So now enough of me talking. All right. Now our first person that's going to share what they're doing is my friend of many years. She is the Nell B. Brown Esquire. She is a global advisory of USA. She is the champion of inclusion, and her workshop is titled Leadership Assessment Workshop. Okay. Zanelle, please share with us your workshop, what you're offering for the youth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Powell, for having me. So my workshop is really looking at you are uniquely you. And when you come to leadership, you're going to express what that uniqueness is. Oftentimes we do things and we don't have the clarity of why we do it. The DISC assessment will basically give you the opportunity to look at your behaviors and see where's your tendency. Are you the type of person who's very directive? Are you supportive? Are you more of a people person, bringing people together? Or are you the one who here's the rules and let's follow the rules? And once you know what your dominant style is, your dominant approaches to leadership, you then have the ability to say, oh, if I'm basically that directive person, I need to surround myself by people who are more supportive or more people who know the rules and are more engaged if we want a quality product. So we're going to look at the assessment. We're going to do some exercises. And I like to tell people there's no good good dominant behavior or bad dominant behavior. It's like shoes in your closet. When you go on a hiking trip, you put on boots. When you go to the gym, you put on gym shoes. And when you're going out, you might choose your stilettos. So I'm looking forward to working with youth and letting them get that piece of knowledge so they can be the leaders that they want to be in the world.
That is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Attorney Zanelle. Champion of inclusion. Now, doesn't that sound interesting? Who's ready to have that assessment? I know I am. We all can learn. It's all about self-awareness. All about self-awareness, getting to know. Our next person that's going to be offering her workshop will be Dr. Latasha Ramsey Cyprian. She is another, all of us are just, we're family and just beautiful souls. She's someone who's always been, every time when I would have some type of virtual conference, she was always out there saying, hey, Nita, what can I do to help? And she also was the one that nominated my name and placed my name as to receive the United States President Achievement Award. So, which I'll always remember that. So without further ado, I want to introduce Dr. Latasha Ramsey Cyprian, and she is the founder of Optimum Life Solutions, and her workshop she has two. She's bringing two: financial literacy and the mock interview. Dr. Latasha.
Greetings, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm super excited to be part of this wing. I'm always, anything with the youth and anything under your leadership, I'm all for it, Dr. Anita. So I want to tell you a little bit about the two workshops that I plan on presenting. So I have over 22 years of HR experience. So that's where I'm going to come in, bringing the HR background for the mock interviews. And also I'm a credit repair specialist. So that's where I'm bringing in the piece for the financial literacy. So throughout my career, one thing has always remained the same. Our youth, they are our future. And it's our responsibility to equip them with the tools they need to thrive, not just to survive. So that's why I'm really excited about these two upcoming workshops. So in the financial literacy workshop, we'll teach essential skills like budgeting, savings, understanding credit, setting financial goals, because we all know that financial knowledge is power. And when young people learn how to manage their money early, they build confidence and break cycles of poverty and poor decision making. So which is very important for young people all over the world. And then the mock interview workshop is designed to prepare the youth for workshop with real world life skills. I mean, like life skills is what things that all children, all young adults need. And I'm going to cover resume tips, interview etiquette, professional communication. So they'll walk into every opportunity prepared and most importantly, empowered as well. They need that confidence. It's so important to have that confidence. So these workshops are more than just sessions. They are investments in the potential of our next generation. And when we give youth access to these type of critical life skills, we're not just preparing them for jobs, we're helping them build their legacies. So I'm super excited. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Latasha. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Let me get my hearts here. And you just said something, providing the necessities. And both of these, even though, and if I make a mistake and say Zenzel, forgive me, that's just what I call her. So, I mean, it may come out. So both of you, Dr. Latasha and Zenzel, you're talking about, financial things, as far as success and then leadership. But all of this also encompasses the person, even getting into the emotional, the livelihood, not just the professional, but the personal part of success. So thank you. Wonderful. Our next person here is Dr. Maria del Carmen Santiago Valencia. I said the whole thing. I said, you know what I said? I know my sister's name. And Dr. Maria, I have to say, I would not be in All Ladies League, G10O, if it were not for this sister. During COVID, the New Jersey Library were making masks to donate, and I saw that on Facebook, and I reached out to say, hey, I'd like to do that. I'm in Michigan. How do you do that? I'm not a sewer. Dr. Maria was the person that reached out to me and shared me what to buy, what kind of material and all that kind of stuff, which I went to get. And then she invited me into All Ladies League. So without further ado, I want to share Dr. Maria del Carmen Valentes Santiago Valentin. She is the founder of Calm and Mindful LLC, and her workshop entails study skills and time management. Thank you, Dr. Maria.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Yes, my workshops are around time management and study skills. And but I center those workshops into that we all have learning differences and provided to that, I emphasize that success is not about doing things the same way as everybody else, but about finding the strategies and technologies that work best for each individual. So for study skills, remember, we are not only learning in school environments, we are learning in our jobs by taking training. Sometimes we want to get a certificate on the side to enhance our resume. So we need to know what is the best way we learn to find, to get the same results and to identify that. So in my workshops, I'm planning to give a study, a learning styles assessment to the individuals and students or youth that attend, so they can discover the best way, their learning modality. And based on that modality, what are the strategies that will best help them to achieve success in their lives? And also, I'm going to include artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is becoming now very important, and in the next year, it's going to be as important as reading and writing. So how can we use artificial intelligence to enhance our learning and our products and cut the meat 50%? And also what tools can we use that help us achieve what we need? And also inclusive education settings. It's ensuring that all students, regardless of ability, are value members of a learning environment. Time management for success. This is very common with individuals that have learning, I don't want to say the words inabilities, but we're learning capabilities or disabilities, because we tend to procrastinate. Sometimes it's part of our neurodivergent, the way that our brain is, but other times procrastination is one of the manifestations of trauma, because this individual is surviving in a survival more than in a day-to-day life. So with time management, I teach individuals how to chunk the material, put timelines, get a calendar, to change those habits for when this youth, they can apply that in their learning environment as well as into their work environment. Because and I tell this to my students, what we're learning in the classroom is life skill, because that's what you see again in your jobs. So that's the content of my workshop. Thank you, Dr. Anita.
Thank you, Dr. Maria. Thank you so much. Now those that are listening, do you see, can you see your youth being nurtured within our team family, within G10O Youth Engagement? So yes, please, share the information that all of us are sharing with you. And I mean, these, like I said, these workshops, our brothers and sisters, I mean, we're very, very dedicated and devoted to ensuring that the youth are prepared, that we're lifting and not only just building leaders for the sake of the global movement, but we're also, like I said, the holistic, we are also uplifting and building confidence in our youth, which is very important. So I'm so proud. I'm so proud to be a part of everybody that I'm connected with in this wing. I'm inspired, and I love you guys, and I can't say how much I appreciate having the honor of being your sister. I'm gonna go with now, because we have Priscilla, Olga, Dr. Mariana Gudea. Did I say that right? All right, our sister here, I just met her, but we have no strangers. We're family. So, Dr. Mariana Gudea, she is our USA country chair. She is the founder of Mariki. I want you to
Meraki.
Miraki. She's the founder of Miraki, and her workshop is all about mindfulness and getting into that type of thing. So, Dr. Mariana, please share with us your workshop.
Hi, nice to meet you all. My name is Mariana Guedea, and as Dr. Anita was saying, I'm the USA Country Chair of Youth Engagement. And what I want to offer to the youth is mental awareness, spiritual connection, and emotional intelligence. Why? Because I think we cannot talk about mental health if we don't involve spiritual awareness as well. If we don't involve how to regulate your emotions through breath, through presence. So we're gonna do, first of all, I want them to understand that we are part of something bigger. So that's the spiritual connection is very important, because when we talk about mental health, uh, what causes anxiety, stress, and those things is that we are not connected to the present moment. When we learn to ground ourselves into the present moment, we discover that the anxiety and the stress come from thinking or being in the future or in the past. So by by getting all the techniques in how to connect it to the present moment and how to be grateful. I think gratitude is one of the most important things if you want to be happy and if you want to open your possibilities and be a mindful person. You have to be grateful. So gratefulness is one of the pillars that we're gonna work on with the students. Being grateful, understanding that we are all one, that we are not, if you see yourself as only one individual in the world, you become like very small. But when you understand that you are a big thing connected to a greater thing, and we are all part of this humanity, you start feeling and you start discovering your talents, your gifts. And if you discover your talents and your gifts, you're going to be happy and you're going to serve your community and you're going to start doing initiatives because you're discovering your superpowers. So for me, mindfulness is more than just a technique, but it's a way of living. So that's my focus on the workshops.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Mariana. Absolutely. See, now you see, guys, yeah, this is what, thank you, Dr. Maria said, this is all beautiful. Yes, it is. I mean, I'm sure whoever's listening and looking can see the holistic and the love and the care that we are putting into G100 Youth Engagement. Okay, our next person, we have Reverend Jocelyn Ferrer. And I've been knowing Reverend Johnson since we were on the G100 together, and also with the International Metaphysical Ministries, because we're both metaphysicians. So I've been knowing this sister for many years as well. Reverend Johnson, can you share? Reverend Johnson is going to share with us she is the founder of the Intuitive Wellbeing Institute. And Reverend Johnson is going to be sharing the 3 other projects that we have for our youth. Reverend Johnson, please.
Thank you, Dr. Anita, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Permit me to share a quick story that highlights the essence of what we are aiming to achieve today. Not long ago, I encountered a group of young people online gathered in a community center. They were participating in a storytelling workshop where each person were encouraged to share their experience. Some shared tales of hope, some shared tales of their struggles. But what struck me the most was the transformation that took place in that room. As each young person rose to speak, The others listen, and they listen intently, their eyes reflecting understanding and validation. In that moment, I witnessed the power of voice, how sharing one story can bridge gaps, can disseminate barriers, and foster a sense of belonging. The three things I'm going to share with you today first would be the power of voice. Our youth has perspective that can shift paradigms and shape conversations. By amplifying their voice, we are acknowledging their value and the insight they bring. We believe that when young people express themselves, they enhance their recognition in the world and they inspire. And in turn, we get the opportunity to listen, to learn, and to grow together. Secondly, the other project we're working on is to introduce you the Compassion Project. In a world where we often need empathy, this initiative reaches out to individuals in hospitals and hospitals through letters or direct visitation when applicable, encouraging our youth to connect with those facing challenges. This project is about cultivating an empathic nature among our young people, fostering compassion that would transcend ages. And finally, we will celebrate with poetry and art as vital expression of creativity, the artistry, the craftsmanship of our youth members will shine, showcasing their talents and insight through various creative mediums. We believe that poetry and art are powerful vehicles for self-expression, enabling our youths to share their story, to share their dreams, to share their vision for a better world. This space will not only allow them to create, but it will also inspire and uplift. So together, through our G100 Youth Engagement Wing, we are embarking on, I would like to say, a revolutionary journey to empower our youths. We value their voice. We want to nurture their compassion and celebrate their creativity. So join us in this exciting new chapter together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reverend Jocelyn. Thank you. And before we go here, I got to do this because I get all caught up in what people are saying. These are for Dr. Maria. These are for Dr. Mariana. And now these are for Reverend Jocelyn. All right, blame it on my head and my heart. Okay, so now our next person, and I did say I did not. I did say Reverend Johnson is the global advisory of, she's Grenada. Okay, so if I didn't say that, she's our Grenada global advisory member. Okay, all right, so our next one is Olga Goncalves. Did I say that right? You're on mute, beautiful. Uh-oh, we're still on mute. Let's see.
Now it's okay.
There we go. All right.
Yes,
How did I do?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. So it's correct. It's Olga Gonçalves.
Gonçalves. Okay, bless your heart. Okay. All right. So Olga, she is our Portugal country chair. And I just met Olga. Then of course we became friends and we're sisters now. And Olga is she is one of the board members of, it's called the Yes, YESS. But also, let me get my paper. I got to switch. She's also with, where do I have it? I'm sorry. Okay, here we are. Action. Now, I wanted to ask you, Olga, is Action Coach Braga? But Coach is all capitalized. So is it COACH?
Yes, Action Coach is an international company. Yes, and Braga is the city because I'm a main in Braga now, in north of Portugal. But Action Coaching it's an international company. As
Okay.
McDonald's, for example, it's not compared, but as McDonald's, for example, or Volvo is an international company. Action Coach, yes, it's an international company, and I'm based on Portugal, between Portugal and New York, and at this moment in Portugal, and Braga, it's one city in the north of Portugal.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. So would you like to say just briefly a little about what you do or what type of workshop you'd like to bring into the fold and
Yes, very quickly. So, yes, the program, yes, it's Young Entrepreneur Smart Start. Smart Start. Young Entrepreneur Smart Start. Yes, the program, yes. So, it's something that since 5 years we are giving to them, we are bringing this program to the students between 12 and 22. And in fact, and we are doing this program already with Lithuania, South Africa, Canada, Angola, Mozambique, UK, Rwanda, Brazil. So, we are doing some classes with students from all the world, and they are sharing ideas. Four models, and I will be very quickly. The first model, they are exploring what they will bring for the value. How can they contribute for the world? How can they contribute their vision board vision that they have, and it's quite difficult for the students. They start thinking how they can contribute for the world. The second part, we are exploring some business ideas. Do not mean that all of them need to have a business. It's not this. It's that how can we contribute with some financial, because we are in the world. So the third part, it's some marketing concepts. Marketing, as you know, and very quickly, the marketing as it's how I present my ideas. It's this. Okay, I have an idea, and this is very nice for the students if they have an idea or work an idea for something in school. How can they present the ideas? And the last one, it's the wealth. How can they create wealth in the world? How can they contribute for a peace, for a better world? And it's this model, the last model. It's very nice because we have students from all parts of the world. And Angola, it's a reality. Rwanda, it's another one. Brazil, it's another one. So it's very nice having students speaking about different realities. When we have students, they have everything, and some of them do not have water in house, for example. So it's very nice to see students speaking about wealth, about business, about marketing. Simple, I will say, concepts, but I will say different language, different concepts, but then they are building something together. So, and yeah, that's it. Very quickly, that's it.
thank you so much, and we're looking forward to the youth that you're working with become G100 youth engagement chairs, aren't we all? Right.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that. Thank you so much. Thank you
Yes.
for letting
Thank
me
you.
remember. All right. Thank you, Olga. All right. So now we are I want to go now with Priscilla. Priscilla M. Garnett. She is our New Jersey State Chair, and Priscilla is a UN representative disability advocate. So Priscilla, and it's so nice meeting her. I met her through Dr. Maria. So Priscilla, I'd like for you to come off mute and just share with us a little bit about what type of workshop or incentive you'd like to bring to the fold with G100 Youth Engagement.
Well, good morning, everyone. I just want to say thank you, Anita, for the warm introduction and the warm welcome from G100. And it is so nice to meet all of you today. And I just want to say, thank you for the introduction. And I want to focus on what it is about. One different thing that I would like to touch on is to touch about on the topic of how to include people with disabilities in all spaces, because um because even if people have like a different disability or condition, they have to be included in different spaces, and especially I wouldn't say much included, but I would say integrated, because that is the right word, integrated. And one of the things that I would like to do is an incentive, because I've organized projects with other organizations. One of the projects that I have organized before being part of the G10O is with the UNESCO for Peace. Um, Me and another person, with the we organized a workshop on the impact of people with disabilities in different countries, how they live, you know what resources they could share. But I want to do this in a more educational way, so that youth can be educated and they could know, about the different struggles that people with conditions have. But it could also serve as a motivator, so that they could also be motivated to go forth with, their dreams and their future. Because when you are fulfilled, then you can be able to live with peace. And that's the most important part, that when you feel that you have success, then you could live in more peace, because you know that you did your best. So one of the things that I would like to do is to to organize a project where, the youth, they could share their life story with their condition that they have, but also serve as a motivator for other youth, so that they could be able to have a great future, so that they could be empowered to lead, even though they have the circumstances that they're living in. That's one of the things that I would like to focus more on.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are so very welcome. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Priscilla. Thank you. All right. We have now, I want to introduce our Botswana country chair. We just met last week, and just the energy was just there, the connection. Again, she's our Botswana country chair, and she is the founder of the Urge Promotion. So I'd like to introduce to you Afidele Goham Modimo. And if you can come on and share what type of workshop or your idea would you like to bring to the fold with the G10O Youth Engagement. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome. My name is Opadile Mudimo, and I am so honored to be a part of this movement, because I've always been about empowerment. I've always been about women and youth empowerment, and being able to add to my country the greater impact that I see us sharing over here. It's so beautiful. It's so inspiring. And with the journey that I've been on, I've actually started my business, the Edge Promotions, with the aim to gather youth and be able to come up with initiatives that can be able to uplift and inspire the youth, of which I have actually started a podcast where I invite industry speakers, industry leaders like all of us, and then they can share their experiences, they can share their life experiences personally and professionally to be able to inspire the youth. And as well, when it comes to my writing, I'm a poet, and I actually came up with a book, Poetry from Within, which is a mixture of visual and literary arts. And I encourage the youth to be able to be creative, to blend poetry, literary, and visual arts to be able to monetize their product. So My book won Poetry from Within, won Best Poets in the Philippines at the 5th Ophir Awards for Writers 2025. And I'll be actually starting workshops that help educate youth in how they can monetize the poetry. And as well, we are doing tours around schools, of which we are getting young people to be published in a way that they can relate to each other's work and they can be able to have their voices heard at a younger age. That is the project that I'm bringing to the table. To be able to have young people being published and to be able to impact the youth greatly with initiatives like this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Afidile. Also, I want to share that this sister submitted an excellent roadmap that I'm really excited to get started on. Just excellent. I want to thank you for that. Now, just one of those last but not, let me give my heart. Last but not least, and I did this on purpose, Naomi Kalungu, I want to say she was the very first global advisor in youth G10O youth engagement. As a matter of fact, we were Young People's Outreach for Peace, and she was the very first global advisory. She was the global advisory of Kenya, and Naomi is Warrior for Good 2025 Kenya in Peace and Cohesion. She's a founder and scholar. Sister, please share your idea, and also she also submitted an excellent stellar roadmap, so that I'm too am really excited to get started. So share with us, sister, what you have. Oh, there we go.
Good morning, good evening, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm Naomi, and I'm so happy, excited to be part of G10O, and looking forward to the great things that we will do to just bring impact to the young people. So, in the context of Nairobi, specifically where I'm located in Kenya, I'm looking to contribute towards peace and cohesion within the community, just to improve safety and interaction between the youth and the community and everyone else, basically peace and cohesion. So I'm planning to have, and I share that with my sister there, I'm planning to have these programs where we train young people, but not per se young, be in college after high school that are waiting to join, because the system is quite different. It's more easier to interact from that perspective, from that age between 18 to 25, those that are in college, than the younger ones, because of the structures that have been put in place with the political government that we have. So based on my interest on safer communities where we empower the young people to interact peacefully with the community, so this will be rolled out in the slums, not for everybody, but in the slums where they need to learn how to interact in terms of communication, in terms of working together, through storytelling, through all this.
Oh, did I freeze or?
Because that's where we have a problem when it comes to, we have a system that has a little bit failed in terms of improving how we interact with each other. So this is what I'm bringing into the community and help them so that they will be able to look forward to do greater things, even get opportunities through some of the trainings that we'll do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for the opportunity, Dr. Anita.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have Do you see now? And what I see too is I'm going to see a world of through G100 youth engagement, all of these workshops, and in my mind, what I see are youth and young adults from all over the world coming together, becoming friends, becoming allies, becoming brothers and sisters, becoming family. I just think that's a beautiful thing. That's to me that is just epic for me. So I want to thank you, Reverend. I'm going go in order. I want to thank you, Reverend Johnson. I want to thank you, Dr. Mariana. I want to thank you, Olga, Dr. Maria, Ofideye. I want to thank you, Zinzanelle, Dr. Latasha, Priscilla, Naomi, Dr. Murder. Thank you so much for joining us. You know, you're loved and appreciated. Welcome. We welcome you aboard, sis. We welcome your son, sis. Yes, absolutely. So what I want to do is close with Dr. Latasha had reposted our banner, and what she wrote, I said, oh my God, what a way to close out this thing here. So I'm going to read what Dr. Latasha had on her post. And it said, a dynamic space for young voices, bold ideas, and real change. The initiative bridges generations, fosters opportunities, and empowers youth to lead alongside us. Let's uplift and celebrate the next generation of change makers because together we can, together we care. I thought that was so powerful. So powerful. All right, wonderful. Thank you. I just want to thank you all so very much. So very much. My hats off to you. I love you and thank you. And we're looking forward to the next introduction. And at this point, we can say goodbye. And you guys that are watching again, thank you so much for sharing your energy with us. We do welcome and invite you. We embrace you, and we embrace and welcome and love your youth. So bring them on. We got some good stuff for you. Okay. Thank you. Blessings, peace, and love. I am Dr. Anita C. Powell, Global Chair, G100 Youth Engagement.